Hi everyone, Sarah here. Welcome to Mrs. Lincoln's Inkin and today's Friday video. Today we are going to be making this card that I posted to my blog earlier this week, and I had a ton of people comment on it that wanted to know just the measurements that I used for the card, but I thought that I would go ahead and make a quick video. It looks like just a normal cute birthday card, but then when you lift this up, it's actually a little money holder. You can stick some money in there. And I love these little envelopes, so I'm always looking for new ways to use them. So I just thought that this was cute. So let's go ahead and get all the pieces that we're gonna need. So here's all the pieces that we're gonna need. The base of our card is basic black, and this is cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Then you're going to need your DSP piece, which is cut 1/8 smaller on all sides. Then you're going to need another piece of basic black, which this is cut at 3 3/8 by 5 5/8, and that's going to go right there. Then you're going to need your next piece of DSP, which is cut at 3 1/4 by 4 1/2, and that's going to go right there like that. Then you're going to need your little mini envelope, and these actually measure 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. So that's going to be the topper piece measurements that we're going to need. So this is the basic black, and again it's cut at 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. Then you're going to need a piece of whisper white that is cut at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and that's gonna sit right on top like that. And then you're gonna need a piece of whisper white cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and this is gonna go on the inside of our card. So let's go ahead and put this on the inside of our card right now. Just like that. There we go. Okay, so now let's just start building our card. I wanted to mention too that this DSP comes from the In Color 2013-2015 Designer Series stack. And these are the In Colors that are going to be retiring. Oh my goodness. But I'm excited to see the new colors come out. So if you want to get, your In Colors from the 2013-2015, now would be a time to stock up on them because they're going to go away here shortly. All right, so we're going to just put this right on top here. There we go. All right, then I'm going to put this piece on the basic black. Just like this. Ooh, trying to get it even. When you work with just the 1/8 border all the way around, sometimes it gets a little tricky to put your DSP on there. Okay, so now we're going to stop layering for a second, and we're actually going to do our stamping. And for our images today, we are using the Finally a Day That Is Really All About You from the the Really Good Greeting set. And then we're using from the BYOP set. I love this set because we all know how obsessed I am with gift card holders, and this is just amazing. It's BYOP and then Buy Your Own Present. So first we're going to stamp with the Finally a Day That's All About You, and I'm just going to use the black Memento ink today. So we got a lot of colors going on in our card, so I'm just going to keep the greeting simple with black. So ink that up really well, and then get the center, or at least try to. We all know me. There we go. All right, put that aside for a second. Now, because I don't want, a super stark white, I'm going to take a sponge, which I forgot to grab here. And I'm going to take my Coastal Cabana ink, which is another in color that's going away. And I'm just going to sponge the edges here really fast, just to give it, you know, like I said, so it's not so white. Because that's, you know, other than our greeting at the top right there, that's really all the white that we have. So I just want to kind of blend it together a little bit. There we go. That looks good. All right. So then we can go ahead and stamp our greeting, which the BYOP is a clear polymer set. And oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to take this with my black Memento ink again. Ink this up really well. And there we go. All right. Love the polymer stamp sets because then you can see exactly where you're stamping. I hope my head's not in the camera. If it is, I'm completely sorry. Okay. Whoop. Perfect. Okay, so now since this is a bigger piece, we're going to have to do some trimming. So I'm just going to grab my paper trimmer here. And I'm just going to trim a little bit. That looks good. And then trim just a smidgen off the top here because I want my top and my bottom to be straight. There we go. Now I'm just going to take my scissors. I'm just going to flag the ends. So I'm just going to go in the middle, then from the side, from the other side, and do the same thing over here. Like that, like that. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to layer our greeting on top of our basic black piece. Just like this. Can't seem to get it straight today. Plus it doesn't help that I'm working on a black surface with black paper. That kind of tends to throw my eyeballs off. All right, there we go. And then we're going to adhere this piece. Nope, that's not right. See what happens when I get talking? So we're just going to take our little eraser here. This is what these erasers are for little mistakes like that. This little putty, or not putty, I don't really know what it feels. It kind of feels like, I don't know, a sponge almost. But anyway, it just takes your adhesive right off in case you make a boo-boo like I just did. Then it just takes it right off and you don't have to start all over. But this little guy does not work with like the red sticky or the fast fuse or anything like that. It only works with the snail adhesive. So see, it's like it never even happened. Fabulous tool to have, especially if you're someone like me that tends to get snail happy without thinking. Okay, so let's start again. Let's take our layer piece that we had here and take some dimensionals. If I can find them here. Where'd they go? Man, I'm kind of unprepared today. Bear with me here. Okay, haven't done a video in a while, so I'm rusty. Okay, so we're just going to take some dimensionals. We're going to put a dimensional in each corner. Peel the backings off. All right, and then we're going to put this right in the center here. I love this Coastal Cabana color with the baked brown sugar. Oh, I just love how that looks. And the black really sets it off. I like that too. Okay, so then we're going to take our envelope, and on the front, what would be the front of our envelope here, we're going to put some adhesive down. that I just ran out of. Oh my goodness, what a day today it's been. Bear with me one second again. Sheesh. If I wasn't so far in the video, I would probably start all over again. But we're not going to. All right. We'll get through it eventually. Okay, so now let's take some adhesive on the front part of our envelope. And then we're just going to stick this right here, down towards the bottom. Just like that. Okay, now we're going to take this front flap here, the flap right here, and on the top is where we're going to put adhesive. Okay, now we're going to take our basic black piece and we're going to line this up right on that flap, covering that envelope. Just like that. So see, now it opens. Ooh, like that. And I apologize if you can hear my dogs in the background play fighting or doing whatever they're doing. And now see, this banner is just a little bit bigger than that other banner, but that's okay. That doesn't bother me. So let's see where I want to put it. So I'm going to stick this on some dimensionals, and I'm only going to put them down here at the bottom. We'll get 4. 4 is a nice even number. And I'm just going to stick this right here. I kind of want it to go up a little bit on this one, I think. Making sure it's my banners aren't hanging off all crazy. That way you can still see the polka dots. Because I like polka dots. They're my fave. There we go. Okay. Then I'm just going to take some rhinestones here. And I'm just going to put a rhinestone in each corner, just to give it some bling. Oh my, they sound like they're killing each other. But I promise you, they're just playing. We got a new dog a few days ago, so they're still in the this is my territory phase. Oh, and now they're in here. All right, so now just to finish off the inside of our card, we're going to open it up with our black memento ink again and the stamp that says buy your own present. Wow, what an interesting video this has been today here at Mrs. Lincoln's Inkin. Whew. There we go. All right, we made it through the entire card. Go us. So here's the one before, and here's the one that we made today. Slightly different because the banner's bigger. But I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks so much for stopping by. Until next time, happy inking!